love. at Athens Insurance Stadium on the campus of Tennessee Wesleyan University, home of the 2026 Tennessee Wesleyan University Bulldogs. This evening's game features the Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan versus the Buffaloes of Milligan University. And now for the starting lineups. First for the Buffaloes with a season's record of 35 wins and 8 losses. Leading off and playing short, number 11, Braxton Baird. Batting second, third baseman, number 2, Gavin Jones. Batting third, catcher, number 15, Cade Kulehuavehi. Batting fourth, right fielder, number 18, Brody Melton. Batting fifth, center fielder, number 17, Nick Aizi. Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 5, Luis Quintero. Batting seventh, first baseman, number 7, Landon Lutterman. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 1, Regan Smith. And batting ninth for Milligan, number 8, left fielder, Nick Moss. And pitching for the Buffaloes with a season's record of 8 wins and no losses, number 21, Canyon Guerin. The head coach for Milligan is Skylar Barnett.
All right, everybody.
Want a nursing degree employers respect? Get 900 plus hours of clinical experience before you graduate. At Tennessee Wesleyan University, you'll learn in small classes with real mentors, so you're not just watching, you're doing. NCLEX pass rates that beat state and national averages, and nearly 100% job placement by graduation. Graduate ready for day one. Your future in nursing starts here. Apply to TWU Nursing today.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
To a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance.
My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any two for just $5 at Hardee's.
You're watching the Leisure.
His wife Wendy and their son Jeff to the center of the diamond. Joining the Good Friend family are many special guests that assisted with their generosity in transforming the baseball complex, and a number of dedicated supporters of Tennessee Wesleyan baseball. At this time, we would ask that you please direct your attention to the video scoreboard.
Tonight we're here for something bigger than baseball. Tonight we're here for something bigger than baseball. We're here to dedicate this field, to celebrate a vision, and to honor two people whose generosity, belief, and heart made this moment possible. Bobby and Wendy Goodfriend, your impact on this university, on this program, and on every student athlete who steps onto this field is immeasurable. Your commitment has shaped not just a facility, but a future. Because of you, this field stands as a place where dreams will grow, where championships will be chased, and where memories will be made for years to come. This is more than a field. It's a home. It's an opportunity. It's a legacy. We also want to extend our sincere thanks to Athens Insurance, Hiwassee Builders, and Erosion Solutions for their partnership and support in bringing this vision to light. Your dedication to this project has helped create a lasting foundation for our program. And to Valley Oil, Sharon Brown State Farm, and Dyco Chemical, thank you for stepping forward and standing with Tennessee Wesleyan University. Your support fuels the experience of every athlete, every practice, every game under these lights. We would also like to recognize the dedicated individuals here at Tennessee Wesleyan who helped bring this project to life. A special thank you to Danny Duckett for the countless hours and hard work poured into this field, as well as Gail Harris, Blake McCaslin, Tyler Forrest, and Donnie Mayfield for their commitment and leadership throughout this process. Tonight, as the lights shine bright and the crowd fills the stands, we celebrate not only a new era for TWU baseball, but the people whose generosity made it possible. Thank you for believing in this university, this program, and these student athletes. This is your field, this is your legacy, and this is only the beginning.
At this time, we are pleased to make a special announcement and honored for the first time to announce that the press box has been named the Wendy Goodfriend Press Box in honor of her contributions toward the renovation of this field and stadium and her tremendous support of Tennessee Wesleyan University. Please join me in a round of applause for Wendy Goodfriend. Now, representing the Goodfriend family, Dr. Bob Goodfriend will throw out tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Bobby, it's all yours. Thank you, Bobby and Wendy, for your generosity to Tennessee Wesleyan University. To honor your generosity, President Tyler Forrest and Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees Alan Carter are here to present you both with a special gift. Please join me in a round of applause for Bobby and Wendy Goodfriend.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
So with that, we will go ahead and wrap this up here from Bobby Goodfriend Field, the newly grand opened Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium is now official, along with the Wendy Goodfriend press box here, right here in the heart of Athens, Tennessee. That'll wrap up our coverage here on 101.7 WJSP. I invite you to tune in to the Tennessee Wesleyan Athletics YouTube page for all the play-by-play action and video feed of the game, or to come out here and take it in person, sitting along the jet bowling concourse here behind home plate, standing room.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Did you figure out what you're going to do for college yet?
No, I don't think so. I'd like to go to Wesleyan like you, but I don't think my parents can afford it.
I bet they can. I qualified for a program and I'm going to TW tuition free.
Really? How is that?
The TWU Pledge. It's a program they offer to local high school students that basically helps with their tuition. You should check it out.
Will do. Can you send me that link?
Yeah.
Don't let anything stand in the way when excellence is within reach. Tennessee Wesleyan University is the best value in higher education for East Tennesseans. Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
Batting second, left fielder, number 11 from Chattanooga, Tennessee, Reese Jordan. Batting third, designated hitter, number 2 from Halma, Louisiana, Josh Shelley. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 15 from Boston, Massachusetts, David Balania. Batting fifth, right fielder, number 32 from Huntsville, Arkansas, Colton Reynolds. Batting sixth, third baseman, number 16 from Nogales, Arizona, Brian Espinoza. Batting seventh, shortstop, number 9 from Mableton, Georgia, Rob Gordon. Batting eighth, catcher, number 5 from Calhoun, Georgia, Jacob Tolson. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 3 from Ocoee, Florida, Jonathan Bosk. And pitching for the Bulldogs with a season's record of 8 wins and 1 loss, number 24 from Naples, Florida, Justin Jackson. The head coach for the Bulldogs is Billy Berry. He is assisted by Daniel Wood, Logan Fleener, Jace Wilson, and Zach Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise and remove your caps as we have Reagan Graves here to perform tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread the glare, the bombs bursting in the air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Sometimes light still. Sometimes light still.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
To a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance. My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Accolade, and so the first pitch from the Tennessee Wesleyan starter, number 24, Justin Jackson, will be low and away for ball one as he is pitching to Braxton Baird, the shortstop for Milligan, who lifts one into left field, tracking back, and that one's going to be a solo shot for Milligan, opposite field. Home run to start this ball game off. Milligan takes the early lead, and Tennessee Wesleyan going to have to settle it down after two pitches. Justin Jackson throws a ball and then gives up the solo shot. That was number 11, Braxton Baird from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Picked up his 8th home run on the season. And then batting second will be the third baseman, Gavin Jones, number 2. For the Buffaloes from Johnson City, Tennessee, just right there in Milligan territory. Jackson on the mound for the Bulldogs. Gets a swing and a cut there from the Milligan third baseman. Milligan strikes first, home run to left field. A little bouncing foul ball. Defensively for the Bulldogs, they will have, of course, on the mound is Justin Jackson, making his 12th start on the season. He's 8-1 on the year for the Bulldogs. Defensively, he will have Alan Gil Fernandez at first base, number 19. He'll be batting leadoff. Number 11, Reese Jordan, playing left field from Chattanooga. Batting second, Josh Shelley, the DH, number 2. He'll bat third. David Balania playing center field. Colton Reynolds right field as Jackson gets his first strikeout of the ball game. Swinging strikeout there to Jones. And Milligan will have their next attempt. It'll be their catcher, number 15, Cade Callaway. He'll step in on the right side of the box. Taking first pitch for a strike. Jackson on the mound for the Bulldogs. He's been a conference pitcher of the week several different times this season, 3 to be exact. Week 1, week 9, and week 10. Throws a ball here, so the count even at 1 apiece. Outside corner looked like it was going to be good enough, but umpire disagrees with the commentators. So ball 2. Jackson looking at the pitch com. The shadow starting to play here on the field from the left side. It's going to be a ball 3. So 3-1 count by Jackson here. Strike 2 called. Cade thought it was going to be a walk. Started to gather himself and head down to first, but full count with 1 away. And this one fouled off into the backstop. Outstanding crowd, possibly. I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's got to be a record-breaking crowd here at Athens Insurance Stadium at Bobby Goodfriend Field, as they are at least 2 deep down the right field line. Chopper back up the middle. Gordon scoops it at short, bobbles it in the glove, but gets a throw over to Fernandez in time. And there's 2 down on the 6-3 putout. So Bulldogs give up the leadoff home run. And now number 18, Brody Melton, will step in from Tullahoma, Tennessee for the Buffaloes, batting .340 on the year. He'll step in on the right side. First pitch he sees is going to foul off. Third base coach, quick hands down there, picks that one up. He'll throw it back across. Again, the Bulldogs, those new all-black uniforms, going to be under the lights here as the sun keeps setting. Foul tip back into the mitt. So Jackson ahead here of Melton early. If you're standing down the first base side, you've got sunglasses on, trying to keep the glare out of your eyes. And a swing and a miss, another strikeout. So after the solo shot, Justin Jackson comes back, gets 2 strikeouts, sandwiched around the ground out. And so Bulldogs trail at 1-0. So we'll head to the home half of the first inning here at Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty. 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Jenny, I just don't know what we're gonna do. Hannah really wants to go to Wesleyan, but I don't think we can afford it.
You know, that may not actually be true. Emma qualified for the TWU pledge at Tennessee Wesleyan. She's gonna be a Bulldog, tuition free.
But how's that even possible?
It's a program that offsets the cost of education for local families.
That sounds like a great option for us.
You just need to go to tnwesleyan.edu and check it out.
Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
So a little bit of change here. It's going to be in the leadoff spot here for the Bulldogs. He will step in on the right side of the box, playing first base tonight. Allen from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, hitting a whopping .415 on the year. See if he can even it up. He'll take 2 balls. On the mound for the Buffaloes will be number 21, Cameron Guerin. Grounder to third. Took a minute, but first out is recorded. As Buffaloes make that play across the diamond. Throw by Jones as he had to get it over quickly. Reese Jordan steps into the box here for the Bulldogs. Jordan out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, transferring from Maryville College to play for the Bulldogs now. Batting .280, slugging percentage of .329. He's picked up 23 hits on the year. Playing left field here for the Bulldogs. I'll take ball 1 from Guerin. Bunt laid down, and it's going to drift foul down the third base side, so count will go 1-1 now. And Jordan trying to use that speed to get on base quickly for the Bulldogs. Try to get their first hit on the board. Milligan, of course, taking the 1-0 lead here against Tennessee Wesleyan. Early off of the solo shot to left field was an opposite field home run by their shortstop Baird. Braxton Baird. On deck for the Bulldogs will be number 2, Josh Shelley, preseason All-American. Swing and a miss here from Jordan. He'll step back in behind in the count 1-2. Pitch well outside, might have slipped off the fingertips there of Guerin. He'll ask for a new baseball. Cannon Guerin, mispronounced his first name earlier, apologize for that, from Knoxville, Tennessee, right-hander. He's got an 8-0 record, thrown 3 complete games on the season, making his 12th start overall, 1.7 ERA. So tough to pick up some runs against him, only 12 earned runs all year. Jordan will dribble one foul. Man, I've gotten him off the foot there, the right foot, as he's kind of shaking that off, walking out of the box. Guerin has gone 62 1/3 inning of work. I'll make that 2/3 inning of work. Is the umpire going to clean off home plate and let Jordan gather himself there? Hitters averaging 166. So typically in these 3-game series, you will see both teams throw their ace out on Friday in game 1. So usually their leader in terms of wins and best arm trying to win game 1. That's the most important one. But you can't win them all if you don't win game 1. This is an Appalachian Athletic Conference duo here of Milligan and Tennessee Wesleyan, longtime AAC members, even going back to the TVAC days. But a non-conference contest here. Learned that earlier today. So these two teams, here's a liner into right field. Play is made even in the sunlight there. by Brody Melton as he ranged for it. And so 2 up, 2 down for the Bulldogs. So these two teams, this 3-game series is just going to count the overall standings, not in the conference standings. Of course, if you're last weekend, it didn't count. But it is Tennessee Wesleyan sitting in third behind Johnson at 1 and Milligan at 2. Josh Shelley up for the Bulldogs. DH position. He'll swing and miss at first pitch offered his way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Shelley from Houma, Louisiana, Wallace Community College transfer. He's hitting .438 on the season. He's been one of the top hitters not only in the conference but also in NAIA space. Bulldogs offensively have been really good. They're top in the conference in a number of categories: hits, RBIs, walks, doubles. They lead the conference and the nation with 120 doubles on the year. Just got to be able to close out some games here. And Shelley's going to go down swinging, so the Bulldogs go 3 up, 3 down. Not able to tie it up here in the bottom of the first, but still a lot of ball game left. We'll head to the top of the second inning when we come back.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
To a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance. My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any 2 for just $5 at Hardee's.
Top of the second inning, we'll see the center fielder for the Buffaloes, number 17, Nick Aizy, senior outfielder from Greenville, Tennessee. A lot of Milligan Buffaloes from right there in the Tri-Cities area. Again, both of these ball clubs being longtime members, Appalachian Athletic Conference, very familiar with each other. I was trying to do a little history lesson this week, and over almost 80 times that these two teams have squared off as Justin Jackson comes back with his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. So 1 down. Number 5, Luis Quintero from Venezuela, the junior right-hander, will step in. So 3 strikeouts already for Jackson. This one fouled off the batter's box there. Jared Wright bringing you the play-by-play here from Bobby Goodfriend Field. The opening day, it was an outstanding tailgate down on the Nakatula Gardens earlier. Is ball 2 here from Jackson, or ball 1 here from Jackson. Several hundred folks coming in from the community to take part in the tailgate and honor the good friends for their contribution here to Tennessee Wesleyan and Tennessee Wesleyan baseball. Ball 2 outside from Justin Jackson. Justin, in his second year with Tennessee Wesleyan program, has faced off against the Buffaloes one other time. Swing and a miss there for strike two. Good piece of work there from Jackson. Unfortunately, it was on the 17-15 game last year against Milligan. He didn't get credited with the win or the loss, and it was a loss, but count runs full. Through 5 2/3 innings of work against the Buffaloes. So he's trying to make it a much better outing here tonight. So the walk on the full count with one away put Quintero down at first base. And that will bring up the first baseman, Landon Letterman, number 7. And that game last year did take place here on the campus of Tennessee Wesleyan University. Went to 11 innings. Strike one in here to Letterman. Jackson, being that lefty looking over at first base, he'll throw to the plate, ball outside. Glance back over there. Quintero, no stolen bases and no attempts, it looks like, on the season, but a little foul or swing and a miss here by Letterman, so count goes 1-2 in favor of Jackson. One away, one on. Swing and a miss. Base occupied at first, so even on the drop third strike won't matter. So Jackson with 4 strikeouts so far through an inning and 2/3. And the second baseman, number 1, Reagan Smith, will step to the plate, right side of the box. Jackson finds that outside corner once again. Good location for him right there. Be able to handle business. You can see the pitch clock. One of the upgrades made here to the baseball facilities, along with pushing the left field wall out a little bit further and making that a smoother transition to center field. There's an old tree that was growing there in left field, left center, and fence kind of jutted in around that tree years ago when they installed the earlier fencing. Ground ball down the first base side. That one comes back fair, and Gil Fernandez makes a play right beside the bag and steps on it for the unassisted third out of the inning. So no hits, no runs scored by Milligan. We'll be back in just a moment for the bottom half of the second inning here from Athens Insurance Stadium at Jack Bowling Field, or at Bobby Goodfriend Field, Jack Bowling Concourse.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty, 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Bottom of the second inning, we'll bring up center fielder David Bellania for the Bulldogs. Count will even up here. Let's see, got ball one, and then watches strike two catch the outside corner. This one lined back up the middle. Bulldogs first base hit into center field. It'll hold him at first. He'll make the turn, but Bellania with his 57th hit on the season, 366 average. And that'll bring up the big bat from Colton Reynolds. So Reynolds standing in there, Arkansas transfer, native of Arkansas, University of Arkansas transfer, that is. 2 years with the club now. He'll take called strike on the outside corner. Reynolds standing in at 6'2", hitting .356, 48 hits on the year. Takes a cut at one upstairs, fall behind 0-2. Standing on deck, third baseman Brian Espinoza for the Bulldogs. Followed by Rob Gordon, shortstop. Made a good play back in previous inning. Ball here to Reynolds. The rest of the lineup includes Jacob Tolson, the catcher, and then Jonathan Bosk playing second base for the Bulldogs. Count even up to Reynolds here, 2-2. No outs on the board. Bellania down at first. Guerin throw to the plate, gets Reynolds to strike out. Had him chase one a little low. First out. Just an outstanding crowd. You can see it there at home, watching online here. Packed house for opening day of Bobby Goodfriend Field, Athens Insurance Stadium. Espinoza will take a called strike one. Both set of bleachers full all the way down right field, all the way past the gate that lets you in there. Short right field, ball low here and drop, but blocked up there. Holds Bellania at first. One's on the board. Won't be long, the lights will be venturing to illuminate Bobby Goodfriend Field. Again, they've had some night games already this season, but officially scheduling on purpose this being a night game. Ball two to Espinoza, 2-1. A couple of games in early part of the season when it's still freezing cold outside, drifted into the nighttime hours where you had to turn the lights on, but it's been a welcomed addition to the Athens, Tennessee skyline. Ball three to Espinoza. Guerin falls behind 3-1 here to Espinoza from Nogales, Arizona. Again, made some outstanding plays at the NAIA World Series out in Lewiston last year. Some web jam caliber plays, jumping up second base spot that he was playing, and he'll take the walk down to first on a 3-1 count. That'll move Bellania into scoring position. So tying run at second, go ahead run at first. And so Rob Gordon, the shortstop, will step in from Mableton, Georgia. Made his way to Tennessee Wesleyan through Jacksonville State. He's another Bulldog that's had some injury issues here and has not gotten a complete season on the field. He'll square to show bunt. He'll pull back for ball one. Gordon has some speed, 21 stolen bases on the year. That's third in the conference, behind a couple of players from Johnson who have 30 and 34. So he's 27, ranked third, tied with Truett McConnell's Jay Cox there. He does what he needs to on the sacrifice. 2 outs, but both runners advance 90 feet. That's exactly what staff from Tennessee Wesleyan called up right there. And that'll bring up the catcher, Jacob Tolson, who hopefully has some fans in the stands moving a little bit with the YMCA. And just over the center field batter's eye, you can see up on the hill the Athens McMinn YMCA. So stone's throw, or at least a par 6 probably in golf to get there. But here's a pitch that hits low. Bulldogs are going to tie it up on the wild pitch. Balanilla scores it. And just like that, it's a fresh ball game. Also moving up, Espinoza takes third. And so Gordon will stand in, or sorry, Tolson stands in on a 1-0 count. First pitch he saw was short of the plate. On the wild pitch, if it bounces before the plate, it's a little wild pitch. Guerin gets a swing and a miss from Tolson for strike one. Ball upstairs, moves the count 3-1 in Tolson's favor. See if he can reach base before Jonathan Bosk, so he can get into the batter's box, and Bulldogs will have seen all 9 batters through the first 2 innings. This one lined back up the middle. That's going to plate the go-ahead run for the Bulldogs here early, as Espinoza scores on the RBI single by Jacob Tolson. Tolson, a kid that's been in this program for a number of years and playing his roles where he needs to, and has done an outstanding job being an energy guy. Hagen Escato will come in for Tolson. Of course, that catcher position, you get the courtesy runner, and so Hagen Escato from Amarillo, Texas will step in. He's got 4 stolen bases, 4 or 5 on the year. But it is Jonathan Bosk at the plate. He's going to show bunt. He'll take ball 1. Bosk from Ocoee, Florida. Been playing second base. And then meeting on the mound here, Guerin and the catcher are going to try to figure something out here. Bulldogs up 2-1, 2 hits leading to 2 runs. Most recently, Jacob Tolson, the RBI single to center field. Second baseman tried to make a play, but just on the outside of his glove, kind of knew it wasn't going to be there. So 2-0 the count here to Bosk. He'll stand in patiently. Bosk is a threat on the bases. 20 stolen bases on the year. That one comes inside, nearly hits him, but he's able to motion out of the way. Look down to the right side, first base side, Coach Billy Berry talking to his leadoff man, Alan Gil Fernandez. That one comes in. And Bosk going to take
the base with 4 straight balls. And that will move Moscato up to second. So a lot of 2-out work being done here by the Bulldogs. Fernandez steps into the box. With 2 on in front of him, 2 out. Upstairs, and whatever conversation him and Coach Berry were having, looked like Allen was kind of asking him what he should look for, and now we're going to have another mound visit here. Coach Berry even going to come out of the dugout and talk to Alan Gil Fernandez about maybe what Guerin was doing. He's making sure this doesn't count as a visit for himself, as pitching coach out there from Milligan to talk through this one again. These two teams will be squaring off again tomorrow afternoon. I believe first pitch slated for 1 p.m. That's a double header tomorrow. 9-inning game and then a 7-inning game. We'll have the coverage right here online for you on our Bulldog Digital Network coverage, being the home of Tennessee Wesleyan Athletics. So pitching coach makes his way back to the dugout, but Guerin and the catcher still having a quick conversation about it. Cade, the catcher down there, lights. Hopefully Bulldogs can get them dancing here with some home run balls late in this ball game. Just part of the upgrades made at Bobby Goodfriend Field. And change colors and do different strobe features to them. Fernandez takes called strike 1 here, but he's going to try to remain patient at the plate. Fernandez, .415 average. 4th in the conference with that average. Pitch upstairs. Makes it a 2-1 count. Milligan's Gavin Jones leads the conference at .438. Him and Josh Shelley really tied for first. And Paulino for Pikeville in third at .420. And then right behind him, Alan Gil Fernandez with a .415 average through 44 games. Bulldogs 32-12. 17-8 here at home. Gil Fernandez has the count go 3-1. Another pitch inside there from Guerin. On deck is Reese Jordan if Gil Fernandez can reach. Load up the bases potentially. This one lined into center field. That one going back. That one off the base of the wall. It's going to plate 2. Bulldogs. Bosk sliding in safely. The ball is out. The ball is out. And they overturn it. Whew. Coach Berry out of the dugout quickly, and they're just going to make sure, because the catcher lost that one. And so the Bulldogs up 4-1, and that's another NAI leading double for the Bulldogs. Off the bat of Gil Fernandez right there. 2 of them. That ball just kept carrying for Gil Fernandez. Boss scoring from first base on the double. And so still 2 outs. Bulldogs making some work here. They've plated all 4 runs here in the inning with 2 away. Jordan stands in there, squares to bunt, throws one down. That one popped off the bat a little too much, and that'll be the 3rd out on the 1-3 put out to end an outstanding inning by the Bulldogs. Put up 4 runs to take the lead over Milligan. 4-1 as we'll head to the top of the 3rd inning here in Athens, Tennessee.
Want a nursing degree employers respect? Get 900 plus hours of clinical experience before you graduate. At Tennessee Wesleyan University, you'll learn in small classes with real mentors, so you're not just watching, you're doing. NCLEX pass rates that beat state and national averages, and nearly 100% job placement by graduation. Graduate ready for day one. Your future in nursing starts here. Apply to TWU Nursing today.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
To a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance. My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
So after the bottom of the second inning, the Bulldogs have the runs of plenty there. 4-1, they're beating Milligan here early still. There's two of the top teams in the conference. Milligan finds themselves in second place in the conference standings again. Remind you, this game does not count, but they would love to get the better of Tennessee Wesleyan here on their home field, a program that Tennessee Wesleyan has had a lot of success against. 68-17 going back to 1997 based on what I can find. Probably some games missing from that, but Bulldogs hold the record. Jackson quickly ahead of the left fielder Nick Moss here from Montague, Michigan. A junior hitting .368. The lights are officially on here at Bobby Goodfriend Field. We're broadcasting live from the Wendy Goodfriend press box. That was a late addition to the game and surprising Wendy today. And her and Bobby came out on the field and called strike on the inside corner right there. Got Moss looking. He thought it was going to be a ball inside, but Jackson's got his 5th strikeout of the ball game. The top of the lineup turns over. Baird will step back in on the left side, left side. The Oppo Taco, they call it. Opposite field home run to left earlier. Lefty-lefty matchup right here. That's also hard to do. Got the teal gloves rocking down there. He'll square to bunt and take strike one. But Bobby and son Jeff in attendance wanted to honor Wendy, and so they've done a good job of surprising her with that on the press box down below. The signage on either side of it, you can see there on the cameras. Top of the 3rd inning here of a 9-inning game. We'll finish under the lights. Check swing, that one location-wise from the press box looked really good, but it'll move the count to 2-1. Here to Baird. Shortstop. Gets one off the end of the bat. Espinoza gloves it quickly. Throw over in plenty of time. And 2 up, 2 down go the Buffaloes right now. Espinoza was heading more down the line, had to adjust pretty quickly with some of the spin off of that baseball, off the end of the bat right there. Made the adjustment. So Gavin Jones, he is the conference's top hitter at .438. He struck out swinging in his first appearance in the 1st inning. Outside on the off speed will be ball 1. Another dribbler to the third base side. Espinoza gloves it near the line. The one hop throw is good. And in time, Gil Fernandez with the pick. And what a heads-up play by Espinoza. Little web jam play right there. So Bulldogs keep them blinked on the hit and the run column. We'll head to the bottom of the 3rd. See if the Bulldogs can add some insurance runs here at Athens Insurance Stadium.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any 2 for just $5 at Hardee's.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Shelley steps back in here for the Bulldogs, and he'll take a called strike one. Shelley was strikeout victim back in his first appearance. He's another Bulldog that, with Reynolds, has been preseason All-American nods and has battled through some injury to get back into this lineup. And, of course, the Bulldogs using him in the DH spot, and he skies one to center field. And that one is going to fall into the mitt there of Aizi. And so one away here for the Bulldogs on the fly out to center. And David Balanilla scored the first Bulldog run today on the wild pitch. Scored from third to tie it up. He'll take called strike down the middle. Reynolds standing on deck. And Tennessee Wesleyan, just a absolutely beautiful day to officially open Bobby Goodfriend Field and have them recognize Jeff Goodfriend, Bobby and Wendy's son. Sitting down there, he's helped with the lights and the seating as chopper foul down the third base side. Everybody played it out, but everybody will retreat back to positions to redo it. But just absolutely beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better weather. Even on the warm side, it was still great. Of course, I say that as a guy that got to broadcast and live remote down from the shade trees, the magnolia trees down there on Nakatula Gardens. So Balanilla regathers himself behind him the count 1-2. One away in front of him as Shelley flew out to center field. And gets another strikeout, does Guerin. 2 up, 2 down for the Bulldogs so far. Colton Reynolds steps in. He was another strikeout victim, so 2 of the big bats for the Bulldogs, Shelley and Reynolds, have been strikeout victims. Balanilla also getting a strikeout now. That'll be 3 to Guerin's credit. Reynolds chases one outside of the box, at the plate at least, goes behind 0-2 with 2 away. Standing on deck is Brian Espinoza, who drew a walk and scored on that wild pitch. Another one. Speak it into existence right there. Reverse of the commentator's curse. Another ball outside evens the count at 2 apiece. Guerin gets set, the right-hander. Looking to throw to Reynolds at the plate. Ball up high. We'll run the count full 3-2 with 2 away. And Reynolds going to strike out, swinging at 1 low. And the Bulldogs go 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll head to the top of the 4th. The Buffaloes will have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up when we return here from Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty. 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Did you figure out what you're going to do for college yet?
No, I don't think so. I'd like to go to Wesleyan like you, but I don't think my parents can afford it.
I bet they can. I qualified for a program and I'm going to TW tuition free.
Really? How is that?
The TWU Pledge. It's a program they offer to local high school students that basically helps with their tuition. You should check it out.
Will do. Can you send me that link?
Yeah.
Don't let anything stand in the way when excellence is within reach. Tennessee Wesleyan University is the best value in higher education for East Tennesseans. Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
Catcher, Cade Kalea Wavehi. Now, I mispronounced that. I apologize to him and his family, but he will step in, the catcher. From Hawaii, he's a graduate senior. And he'll foul one back to the backstop. Falls behind 0-1. He grounded out to Gordon for the second out on a 3-2 count in his previous at-bat. So Sun continues to set here. Ooh, nice breaking ball. Catches the outside corner there from Jackson as he gets that one to bend in there from the lefty. Good little pitch there. And so an 0-2 pitch on the way. Gets a hard liner. Gil Fernandez, the diving stop, gets to the, well, he stumbles, fumbles, and keeps his hand and the ball together there to get the out at first. Big smile on Allen's face as his teammates in the dugout giving him a hard time about that one. It's one of those he had the thought, knew he needed to get his feet under him, but he got him up just enough to dive to get the out at first. So that will just go down as a 3 unassisted in the scorebook, but the feat to stop it first was phenomenal, and then to make the play. This one skied up very high by Melton, drifting back and putting a glove on it will be Balania. So 2 quick hitters out there on so far a 4-pitch inning by Jackson. Easy steps in, strikeout victim, the 3rd of the game for Jackson previously. Breaking ball across the plate is good. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss by Aizi, puts it at an 0-2 count. And Milligan comes in number 21 in the NAIA coaches poll, so cracking into the top 25 after receiving votes. Tennessee Wesleyan after a tough Johnson series. Ball 1 here from Jackson. Tough Johnson series where they got swept. by the Royals, who were one of the hottest teams. They moved up to number 4, but Tennessee Wesleyan dropped from 11th back to 16th in the coaches poll, but still a lot to play for. This team offensively, again, top of the conference, near the top of the NAI in several categories. They can hit the ball very well. Just got to score some runs and then have the arms to handle business late in the ball game. Count moves to 3-2 here against IEZ with 2 away. Of course, both of these teams have punched their ticket into Kingsport a couple of weeks. And a strikeout from Jackson. Second time he's caught a Buffalo looking at it. And the Buffs go up 3 and down 3. So no damage done on the scoreboard by the Buffaloes. So we will be right back here from Athens, Tennessee.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
To a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance. My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
Steps in on that right side. He drew a walk against Guerin in the second inning. He'll take a called strike 1 here on the first pitch he sees again. In the 4th, bottom of the 4th inning, Bulldogs up 4-1. Anytime you can put a crooked number on the scoreboard, it'll help you out. Bulldogs will want to do that a couple more times here on what I'm going to say a record-breaking crowd. Over 300 plus, the estimates I've heard, in attendance. And a called strike here to Espinoza. Lined up down that first base side. I've spent, before the broadcasting hobby came around, spent many of ball games watching down that first base sideline. Espinoza fouls one back. Never made it out to the left field deck, the wooden deck out there. There's quite a crowd out there this evening. Former players, some community folks out there. Just behind the Milligan bullpen. Looks like Milligan already has an arm, maybe 2 warming up, but at least 1 arm. See 2 catchers there. And ball low to Espinoza, 2-2. Even got the bullpen guys for the Bulldogs or some other maybe student athletes out there right by the foul pole on the brick wall in right field. So literally standing room only here as Espinoza stays alive, fouls off a 2-2 pitch. And the seating right around the backstop was just added this week. So got that upgrade in before the opening day, and it's the best seats in the house right there. Swing and a miss by Espinoza, dropped third strike, but the tag applied. So first batter for the Bulldogs will be retired on the swing and a miss. Guerin now with 5 of his own strikeouts. Gordon will step back in here for the Bulldogs. Had the sacrifice bunt in his first appearance that helped move those runners up a couple of bases. But really helped spearhead that 4-run second inning. He'll stand in on the right side once again. He'll take 2 balls. We'll step out and reset for a second. Garen ready to go on the mound. Check swing, going to be called a strike either way. So 2-1, the count to Gordon. And 21 stolen bases. If he can reach, be key for the Bulldogs to have some wheels on the bases. Check swing. Peel down to first. No swing, says the umpire. So the count goes 3-1. 2 check swings by Gordon. One of them just called a strike outright. And there's another strike. He thought it was ball 4, but he'll reset on the full count, 3-2. Dr. Goodfriend and his family can see him sitting right behind home plate. Best seats in the house as Gordon takes that walk. Dr. Goodfriend and his wife and son down there. Call some strikes down there. There comes Tolson. To the plate, 1 out. Had the big RBI single that tied this ball game up. Tolson stands in. Runner takes off. Gordon trying to get there, and he does just that. Looks like he got smacked on the face with the tag. We'll see if Bulldogs training staff needs to come look at him. Third base coach Fleener coming to look at him and says he's good. So the stolen base there by Gordon. Called it. Said he needed to get on to get the wheels going. Tolson had a ball called there. So 1-0 the count to Tolson at the plate. Now runner in scoring position. See if Tolson can pick up another RBI. Fouled this one off. Tolson, a longtime member from Calhoun, Georgia, not too far down the road for the Bulldogs. Another pitch in the turf. Gordon gets caught. Kind of took off. He thought another wild pitch was coming, so he'll get picked off there on the 2-4 pickoff and throw down. And so with the 2-1 count to Tolson, and Gordon with that speed just took a quick jump on that one. I've seen several go past the catcher and into the turf here, so kind of want to be aggressive here early and push this lead out as far as you can, but that one catches the Bulldogs napping. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Tolson checks it 1. We'll peel down to first. We'll make it a full count once again. So Jacob will stand back in. Swing and a miss. 3 up. 3 down go the Bulldogs, even though they have the walk, but 2 strikeouts sandwich that walk and the pickoff to leave us at 4-1. Tennessee Wesleyan in front of Milligan as we will head to the top of the 5th inning here from Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty. 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Top of the fifth inning, Luis Quintero will step back in here for the Buffaloes. The DH position for him. This one's going to be out of play, maybe. Nope, did not hit the top of Wendy Goodfriend press box here. Kind of one of those you wait and see if it's going to. And hit the tin roof on top, but Jackson, maybe just a touch low with that one. It was looking good, but it'll even the count at 1 apiece. After giving up the solo shot, he's calmed down, thrown pretty good game, 6 strikeouts. Here's a ground out to short, Gordon in time, and that will take care of the first Buffalo. Letterman will step in, the first baseman. Letterman was a strikeout victim for the second out of the second inning. Jackson will glance at the pitch comm on the right wrist. That's the communication tool instead of giving the old school signals and hand motions from the catcher or the dugout. It's all done electronically, 1, to help speed up the game, but 2, to try to keep the other team from stealing your signs. Anytime they get somebody on second trying to steal those signs, Jackson falls by, or evens it at 1-1 after the called first strike and a ball on the outside. Here to Letterman. Has done a good job to speed up some of the game, but sometimes you get stoppages as called strike 2 on the outside. Stoppages to fix like a broken pitch comm, or maybe the batteries have gone dead in it. So you'll see some folks have to trade it out. Different parts of the ball game now, but of course the pitch clock, another addition there, and you can see it in your screen at home. They're behind home plate, and there was a good view of a called third strike for the second out of the inning. Number 7 for Justin Jackson, and 2 away for Milligan in the top of the 5th inning. Sun still slowly drifting behind the horizon. But absolutely beautiful night, and another good pitch by Justin Jackson. Alumni Hall of Fame members in town. Saw NAIA Hall of Famer Bobby Davis was there, Basketball Hall of Famer. Ball here low and inside, evens count at 1 apiece. Bobby, part of the quartet of Tennessee Wesleyan connections to the NAIA Hall of Fame. Coach Dwayne Farmer, called strike on the inside corner. Coach Dwayne Farmer, member in the NAIA Hall of Fame. Bobby Davis there as well. Coach Stan Harrison has been inducted, the latest member of the NAIA Hall of Fame. And then Doc Bowling. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And the 8th strikeout will end the inning. Justin Jackson goes 3 up, 3 down against the Buffaloes as we head to the home half of the 5th here in Athens, Tennessee.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Jenny, I just don't know what we're gonna do. Hannah really wants to go to Wesleyan, but I don't think we can afford it. You know, that may not actually be true. Emma qualified for the TWU pledge at Tennessee Wesleyan. She's gonna be a Bulldog, tuition free. But how's that even possible? It's a program that offsets the cost of education for local families. That sounds like a great option for us. You just need to go to tnwesleyan.edu and check it out.
Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
To a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance. My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
Kind of the bottom third of the wall out there in center field. Boss squares to bunt. He gets it down. Third baseman comes over to try to make the play and just barely beats out Jonathan Bosk. Trying to use the wheels right there. So it goes down in the book as a 5-3 put out, but it was a game earlier this year where Bulldogs, I believe it was Bosk and Reese Jordan, that had back-to-back bunts where they were able to beat the throw down to first. And part of what they did on the bunt attempt is normally they're short there down the third base side, so you got more room to make the defense come in and get it. But the pitcher, it went to the right of the pitcher from home plate at least. As Gil Fernandez takes strike one, but it went deep to the right side of the mound that really allowed two of the Bulldogs to scamper down to first base pretty quickly. Little bloop liner in to left center by Gil Fernandez. And so 1 out single for the Bulldogs. That'll bring up the lefty, Reese Jordan. 1 on, 1 out. But again, Jordan coming out of left-hander batter's box, if he can lay down a bunt that, especially a right-handed pitcher when his momentum's really going to carry him down the mound and maybe to the right. Throw back, trying to get Gil Fernandez napping. It looked like a pretty bang-bang play, but the first base umpire says, nope, he's safe. He'll get back in time. Fernandez with 14 stolen bases. Ball low here to Jordan. He's lined out to right field. Grounded out to the pitcher on a bunt attempt in the second inning. He went back-to-back innings and set for 2 innings in the batting order where the Bulldogs couldn't get a lot of movement going, but that 4-inning second has really helped them out there. Up 4-1. It's also the total of hits in the same order as well, 4-1. Bulldogs in front there. Throw back over. Guerin maybe potentially buying some time. They've had an arm in the bullpen up, and it doesn't look like anybody's really throwing now. Maybe just tossing back and forth. They do have 2 catchers down there, which is kind of unusual at this level. But here's a sky ball into right field. Melton coming in, sizing it up under the lights, and he's able to glove that one. We've seen a couple of those balls dropped this season under the lights, and not just Tennessee Wesleyan's players having to get used to that, the away teams having to as well. Some of them do have lights at their facilities, but none of them is top of the line as what Tennessee Wesleyan now has, with the lower section of lights down the closer light poles. The 4 in the outfield do not have the smaller ring of lights on about halfway down the light poles here. That's where a lot of the color changing comes in, and you got some lights on the concourse, Jack Bowling concourse. Ball one low here to Shelley. Has a couple of throwbacks before that pitch, or pickoff attempts there. Of course, Dr. Jack Bowling, the field was once named after him, but the renovations, the good friends to come in and help out, and then Jack Bowling still being honored here in the concourse section, a nice plaque and signage around the area, and just really stepped up what is available here to the fans. And the pickle jar down below us here in the Wendy Goodfriend press box, of course named affectionately after Nealon Pickle and his family. His family in attendance as well, saw them earlier. His dad Jason and brother Cooper attend a lot of games, seen them here several times this season already. Do so every time in Nealon's memory. 3-1 count here to Shelley. Of course, Nealon will forever be a part of Tennessee Wesleyan baseball for a lot of those fans that have been around for the last 7 or so years. Really before that time, got involved with them before the 2019 championship game, or year, and was a part of that one. Here's Shelley, lines one just foul down the third base side. Good piece of hitting there as he got turned on one just a little too quickly. So the count runs full, 3-2. But of course, Nealon grew a following across the nation, especially in NAIA baseball. A lot of teams picking up orange shirts in memory of him or honor of him during those times. Wesleyan always wears orange on Wednesdays. And a called third strike to Shelley. His second strikeout of the game, and this one ends the bottom of the 5th inning.
Tennessee Wesleyan records 0 runs, 1 hit.
Bulldogs pick up a hit, no runs, no errors for the Buffaloes, as we'll head to the top of the 6th inning here in East Tennessee on a perfect Friday evening.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work, and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
This is your Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any 2 for just $5 at Hardee's.
Bringing up top 6, Milligan. Left fielder, 8 Moss.
Back here from Wendy Goodfriend press box, top of the 6th inning. Bulldogs still leading the Buffaloes 4-1. The Buffs for short, as they are called, up there just in the Tri-Cities area. And Jackson's first pitch to the left fielder, Moss, will be low for ball 1. Jackson with 8 strikeouts on the ball game so far. Called strike here as well. This one fouled off to the first base side. Justin's going to have pitch go outside for ball 2. Count 2-2 here to Moss. Ball hit into center field. Balania gets on his horse and makes the out for the first one. A lot of ground to cover there from really on the right center field side, and able to do that.
Shortstop number 11, Braxton Baird.
Braxton Baird will step in. The 5th game this season that Justin Jackson has had 8 strikeouts or more. He's had now 4 games with 8 strikeouts. Pullback by Baird is in time, so it'll be 1-0 count. And he's had 1 9-strikeout game already for the Bulldogs this season. And that was against Bluefield in a 12-0 win by the Bulldogs. He goes up high here, 2-0 the count. That one looked like it was going to break in there good, but Jackson falls behind 3-0 here. Maybe the commentator's curse. I have to apologize to him after the game on this one. Called strike there on the outside corner. Of course, Baird led it off with a solo shot to start this ball game after all the pomp and circumstance by Tennessee Wesleyan in the pregame ceremony. Baird tried to play spoiler very quickly as the count now runs full 3-2. A couple of good pitches there from Jackson, not just your token down the middle pitches. Payoff pitch on the way. Baird stays alive, fouls it to the backstop. Tennessee Wesleyan needing to pick up some wins this weekend before they finish their regular season at Bryan on the road. And a called strike catches him looking. 2 up, 2 down so far. The 9th strikeout of the ball game for Justin Jackson.
Not bad. Third baseman number 2, Gavin Jones.
So it ties his season high. Again, the 9 came against Bluefield in game 1 of that series. It's against Coach Billy Berry's alma mater. Spent a couple of years there coaching as well as the head coach. But has found Athens, Tennessee, and the Bulldog baseball program home for 19 seasons. In his 19th, he did take a little sabbatical, we would say, down to the Baylor School in Chattanooga, where he left that program in the hands of some great coaches, one of those, of course, being Greg Ellie, former Bulldog that played for Coach Billy Berry here. They've won several consecutive state championships down there in Chattanooga. Of course, Coach Berry's youngest son, Brooks, senior down there for the Red Raiders Baseball Club. Here's a sky ball into right center. Balania and Reynolds communicating out there. Reynolds will be the one to make it in left center for the final out of the top of the 6th inning. 3 up, 3 down go the Buffaloes once again as Jackson records his 9th strikeout of the ball game. We'll be right back here from Athens Insurance Stadium in Bobby Goodfriend Field.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty. 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
Back here from Athens, Tennessee, David Balania stepping in, first batter for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, up 4-1 over a long-time Appalachian Athletic Conference rival, and he is going to take a hit by pitch on the inside shoulder. He'll maybe even on the wrist. So he's going to be slow to take the free pass down to first. It's not free. He took a shot on the inside part there to get that one. Colton Reynolds in the on-deck circle, but Coach Barry down there along with training staff, other members of the Bulldog Baseball Club checking on him. And the Buffaloes kind of flipped the script on us a little bit. They throw out a new arm to start here at the bottom of the 6th inning. Number 10, Devin Gutierrez from Corpus Christi, Texas, will step out there. Number 10 in the lineup card. He's a junior righty, making his 8th appearance. He's had one start on the season, 10 and a third inning of work. He's got a 4.4 ERA. He's walked 8 batters, base on balls now. Struck out 11, given up 8 hits his appearances. So Gutierrez, the right-hander, replacing Guerin. So Reynolds trying to get out of the slump here. He'll swing and miss at the first one down low. He's 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. It's again almost just over 350 average for the Bulldogs. Several key hitters for the Bulldogs in the high 300s, 400s category as well. This one, hard chopper to short, retreats, double play ball is not going to happen. Throw to first gets by the first baseman, but it'll just be a safe call, or fielder's choice really, is what Reynolds will reach on. So they get the lead runner with 1 away, and that was Balania. And a 6-4 put out. Cannot assume the double play, so no error being given there. Talk about a sport that you can learn something every day in. It is the sport of baseball. Nothing like showing up to the ballpark, though, and getting to take in a 9-inning game live and in person. So Espinoza steps back in. He'll hit one through the 4-3 hole there, and Reynolds will stop at second. Probably a good time as right fielder Melton quickly got to that one, but a hard hit single by Espinoza through the right side is good for another Bulldogs hit. That'll bring up Gordon once again. Gordon's had the sacrifice bunt back in the 2nd inning, reached on a walk, and then got picked off down at second after a stolen base. So 1 away here for the Georgia native. High breaking ball there. That one taking a while to catch the catcher's mitt there. Nightfall in Athens, Tennessee, under the lights here. Officially on Bobby Goodfriend grand opening day. Fouled off by Gordon here. Again, these two teams will play tomorrow afternoon. 1 o'clock, doubleheader in play tomorrow. And those are kind of those games in the past where you go, can we get it in before the daylight ends? Of course, the second game will be a 7-inning ball game. First game will be 9 unless there is the mercy rule after 7 innings in the 9-inning game. If you get to 10-run lead after 7 innings, ball game is called. Breaking ball finds the gap on the left side. It's going to be an RBI single for Rob Gordon as Reynolds will score. And the Bulldogs up 5-1 here. Back-to-back singles for the Bulldogs. Espinoza finds his way down to second. And Jacob Tolson returns to the batter's box. Reynolds got some speed scoring from second on a good hit ball. He had 12 stolen bases on the year. But Coach Fleener down at third, rounding him on around. And a pitch outside. Espinoza watching for another wild pitch or a pass ball. If it hits short of the plate, it's going to be ruled a wild pitch, and even if it gets to past the catcher. Anything that there for the catcher and gets past him, aka a pass ball. Breaking ball in there for a strike to Tolson. 1-1 goes the count with 1 away. And still an absolutely great crowd on hand. Standing room only through a lot of it. You can see Coach Barry's family in attendance, his mom and dad here as well. Inside, that one does get off the mitt of the catcher. Everybody will move up 90 feet. And so both runners now in scoring position again for the Bulldogs. And a little conversation on the mound there. And the walk back. And Coach Barry out of the dugout, I think, trying to figure out what was going on. I think checking on maybe one of the Bulldogs, either Espinoza or Gordon. But everybody good now, I think. Everybody will reset at least. Infield kind of playing in here with 1 away. Breaking ball up high again. Count runs 3-1 to Tolson, the catcher. He's had an RBI single and a strikeout in his first 2 appearances. Looking for this sacrifice with only 1 out. Espinoza with some speed down at third. This one hit to second. The throw home is going to be late, and the ball gets away from the catcher. Gordon going to slide in, and another one. The Bulldogs going to try to take second. Does Tolson, and he's safe at second. The Bulldogs are erupting for a couple of big runs right there. Insurance runs. So Tolson gets down to first on the fielder's choice as the second baseman comes to the plate with the throw. The tag was not in time. Gordon got to third, and then when the ball went rolling away, he kind of rounded third and got halfway down the baseline, and then when the ball got away from the catcher, he took off and slid under the tag as well. Moscato does come in to run for Tolson, so don't let me forget that. And Bosk back to the batter's box. He's had a sacrifice bunt and also base on balls already today in his first 2 plate appearances. Appearances versus at-bats. A little bloop hit. That's going to be gloved by the second baseman. Throw not in time. Moscato gets back on the tag. So a little liner there by Bosk will be the second out. And that'll turn over the top of the lineup. Alan Gil Fernandez up here for the Bulldogs. So Gil Fernandez, back-to-back innings. He will see the batter's box on the right side. Had a single back in the 5th inning. Got stranded at first. This one lifted it into the night sky. It's going to be back at the wall, at the track. And it is out of here. Right over the pitch clock. Gil Fernandez with the 2-shot home run. And there comes the light show at Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium. And the blue and white lights. And the stadium turns blue. The nice Tennessee Wesleyan blue there. And that's what it's about right there. The celebration at the dugout. Bulldogs up to 9-1 on a quality fence home run. And that right there was worth everybody making the trip here for grand opening day. Everybody in the stands impressed by that one. So that ball just kept drifting to right field and literally went right over the middle of the pitch clock that's hanging off the scoreboard out there, set up off the scoreboard and video board. Ball here to Jordan. 2-0 the count to Reese. Bulldogs up 9-1 here. 5th run scored here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Another ball outside moves the count 3-0. Bulldogs are one batter from everybody batting around. That's Shelley. Called strike. Josh Shelley in the on-deck circle. Coach Berry went running down to talk to the first base coach, which is Jace Wilson. First season with the Bulldogs as Jordan reaches base, and the Bulldogs have batted around. Reese Jordan, he's got 27 stolen bases, again the 3rd in the conference standings. And that'll bring a visit from the Milligan coaching staff to the mound, and no signal yet. Yep, it is going to be a new arm here, and so they will give the new Buffs reliever some warm-up time. And we will take a break right here and then be back in just a moment from Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium. Bulldogs up 9-1.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Want a nursing degree employers respect? Get 900 plus hours of clinical experience before you graduate. At Tennessee Wesleyan University, you'll learn in small classes with real mentors, so you're not just watching, you're doing. NCLEX pass rates that beat state and national averages, and nearly 100% job placement by graduation. Graduate ready for day one. Your future in nursing starts here. Apply to TWU Nursing today.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
to a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance. My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
So Josh Shelley comes to the plate for the Bulldogs. That DH spot, he will face number 32 is Jake Bruni from Chattanooga, Tennessee, the junior right-hander making his 10th appearance. He's got 1 win and 2 saves for the Buffs. Reese Jordan down at first. He's got 27 stolen bases on the year. We'll see what he attempts down there with the Bulldogs up 9-1 now. Shelley is the 9th Bulldog to reach the plate in a plate appearance here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bulldogs have turned it on its end, upside down here, and had quite the inning so far, putting up 5 runs here in the home half of the 6th. Rooney taking his time, throw to the plate. Shelley fouls one back into the mitt, so the count moves 1-2. Rooney 16 2/3 innings so far for the Buffaloes, 4.9 ERA. 262 is what the batters are averaging against him. There's Jordan on the takeoff, and he will slide in safely. The throw down doesn't even attempt because the ball hit short and bounces past the catcher. And so now another runner in scoring position. Bulldogs trying to make it double digits here early, or really middle of this game. It's not early, it's felt early. Here's Shelley, he lifts one to left field. That one going back at the wall. It's gonna stay just inside on the track. As soon as that one left the bat, it looked good. But the Bulldogs plate 5 insurance runs here at Athens Insurance Stadium to take the lead 9-1. Here as we head to the top of your 7th inning, coming right up when we come back.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Hardee's 2 for $5 breakfast mix and match along. Get a fluffy sausage egg biscuit, or perhaps biscuit and gravy. Ooh, maybe a sweet cinnamon roll. For a limited time, mix and match any 2 for just $5 at Hardee's.
Bring it off the top of the center. Got the number 15 and come with that.
Top of the 7th inning. The catcher squaring to bunt from the catcher's position. Name is Cade Kalea Vehi. As he lifts one into right field, Reynolds tracking back, looking for it, and he'll catch it on the run. Nice little play by Colton Reynolds. As you can hear the fans down below cheering Reynolds on for that one. Again, part of what makes NAIA baseball so good is someone like a Colton Reynolds. There's been a number of other guys that go to a D1 program, NCAA Division I, and then sometimes it's the big stage. It's a little bit different, a bigger school, bigger campus. Playing time could be a factor, just could be overall fit, but guys being able to transfer into top-of-the-nation programs like a Tennessee Wesleyan as Melton swings and misses as the count goes 1-1 to him, the right fielder. But you think about the names of some of the top universities and programs, and all of them end up coming to the NAIA level. That one's going to be a solo shot to the tennis complex there by Melton. So solo shots to left field by the Buffaloes give them 2 runs on the scoreboard, 9-2. It's Melton, a little tap of the helmet from his teammates at home plate. Easy up next. He's the one of them that greeted him at home. And that was one of those, no doubt about it. That one was gone. It might have cleared the Wilson complex down there, the new Wilson Tennis Center down there. Just sits behind the left field wall. Called strike on the outside corner to Iezi, but the NCAA baseball transfers and JUCO transfers, junior college transfers, really make some of the top NAIA teams even better year in and year out as coaches hit what has been the transfer world. But before the portal, as we know it today, existed, it was happening in NAIA baseball. 0-2 count, fouled off here. Jackson trying to get to double digits. He's got 9 strikeouts so far. He's had 3 innings with 2 strikeouts. 3 innings with 2 strikeouts. And he's had a couple of single strikeout innings. He's ahead still here to Iezi, the center fielder, 1-2. Pitch low and away. Tolson able to block it. Nobody on base, so it didn't matter. But still good fundamental practice there by the catcher. Behind the plate, we'll get set for the 2-2 pitch. This one popped up and fouled just over the netting. That hit right behind the Milligan dugout, and it'll maybe get stopped on the side of the hill instead of rolling into Jackson Street. One thing they did was take out the Bradford pears that lined Jackson Street here on the outside of the stadium, and they were beautiful in the spring, but of course a Bradford pear, not the best smell either. But it also opened up the stadium with a better viewing from the road there, and can see all the upgrades. So one of the enhancements made in the hitter's eye in center field. Don't have the exact measurements, but looks like it has grown wider at least in setup. Here's another foul ball, is continuing to battle. Tolson looking back for it, but that one sails into what is the visitor side stands, but a lot of Bulldog fans there trying to gather a seat, and we're still lined up all the way down the brick wall on the right side. Party deck in left, still packed out for this 9-2 ball game. Bulldogs up. Umpire taking a moment to get fresh baseballs, and Iezi will step back in. 2-2 the count. Pitch coming from Jackson. This one lined to second. Bosk there, turns, makes the throw. Is in time. 2 down. What a play by Jonathan Bosk. The range, he was kind of playing back, not going to lie. He was drifting back into right field, but able to make the run over, takes a spin move, and then the stretch by Gil Fernandez at first. Not a position he has played all year. He had started some of the season at third base, but a lot of the shifting and the injuries, the Bulldogs, several guys getting different playing positions. Breaking ball in there from Jackson. That looked good the whole way. Just that slow breaking ball. Hitter lays off of it. It'll be Quintero, the DH. This one popped up Shallow center field, Bosk retreating. Balania is going to call everyone off, and the center fielder will make the third out. As the Bulldogs give up the solo shot, the one hit, the one run, puts us at a 9-2 ball game. But other than that, they hold the Buffaloes at bay. We will be back after the 7th inning stretch here from Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Thank you, Cleveland and Bradley County, for supporting Vendor Realty for the last 55 years. More than ever, we are ready and prepared to help our community be home. The real estate market is changing and evolving, and the Vendor Realty family is ready to help navigate today's market by providing professional, knowledgeable, and resourceful advisors to help your dream of calling someplace home. For all things real estate, be home with Vendor Realty. 425 25th Street, 423-472-2173, vendor-realty.com.
The new fiber network is going to place Cleveland, Tennessee at the forefront of technology. Cleveland is ready for this, and it's going to be a great future. My message to Cleveland, Tennessee is call Cleveland Utility Authority right now to get signed up for the new fiber broadband network that is coming to a neighborhood near you.
Pitch up high for ball one to Balania. Talking about the crowd on hand. Took a break to look out the windows here of Wendy Goodfriend press box and got a Little League game going back. Maybe it's man in the middle there. And this one fouled off behind us. Heads up to the Little Leaguers behind the press box. That one's coming into your territory. But still the stands packed out here on what is very emotional day, but also just a very joyous day, as Bobby Goodfriend told us that in an interview earlier. Another pitch to the backstop. That was a wild pitch. Reynolds going to hustle over and hand that one back to the umpire. Bruni set to deliver another one. This one straight back to the net. Reynolds will pick up another foul ball. This one he'll just toss back to the dugout. Is Balania battling here, 2-2 the count. Balania has been a conference player of the week as well. Picked up that honor in week 8 for the Bulldogs. This one, a little single into center field for him, and he'll get the inning started with a base knock. And Colton Reynolds comes up. He reached on the fielder's choice in the previous inning that really kind of opened up this game, that 5-run inning. Looked like a attempt at a double play as Balania had gotten thrown out at second on the double play attempt, but Reynolds reached on the fielder's choice there because you cannot assume the error. There is an error from Milligan, but that came off the throw later when Tolson was batting, reached on a fielder's choice, and they went from second to home, and the throwing error allowed not only Espinoza, but it also allowed Gordon to score on the E4 as it was scored. So Reynolds fouls one off here. And that one hit him. Hit him in the helmet. Everybody will check on him, but he's good. And you can hear the fans cheering, way to use your head. I would say if he had it to do over, probably not the body part he would have chosen for the hit by pitch, but have to take that one off the hip maybe. Off the backside, a little bit more padding there, but the helmet, those Evo Shield helmets do pay off there for the Bulldogs, keeping Colton Reynolds safe. So in stands Espinoza. Bulldogs up 9-2. 2 on, 1 out, or no outs. Called strike here to Espinoza. Espinoza getting a plate appearance in back-to-back innings. Valania started that off. Reynolds and Espinoza, they were the first 3 in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Bulldogs had scored 4 runs with 2 outs earlier. Let's see what damage they can do with no outs on the board. That one's going to hit Espinoza, so back-to-back hit by pitches. And that one, I guess, way to use your shoulder. Bases are loaded for Rob Gordon, but Milligan's going to have a conversation and a call to the bullpen. They make that call there with the motion from head coach Skylar Barnett. His 7th season at Milligan, ETSU alum. They will make the call and bring in another right-hander here for the Buffaloes. So we'll take a break while they warm up and then be back with you to introduce the new pitcher for the Buffs coming up. 9-2, Bulldogs in front.
Did you figure out what you're going to do for college yet?
No, I don't think so. I'd like to go to Wesleyan like you, but I don't think my parents can afford it.
I bet they can. I qualified for a program and I'm going to TW tuition free.
Really? How is that?
The TWU Pledge. It's a program they offer to local high school students that basically helps with their tuition. You should check it out.
Will do. Can you send me that link?
Yeah.
Don't let anything stand in the way when excellence is within reach. Tennessee Wesleyan University is the best value in higher education for East Tennesseans. Tennessee Wesleyan, where dreams meet affordability.
No more varicose or spider veins.
No more tired, achy, restless legs.
No more swollen ankles.
It's time to get back
To a better you with the help from Milligan Vein Clinic.
Our board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs.
There's little or no downtime.
It was covered by my insurance. My legs have never felt better.
Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
So Milligan makes the call to the bullpen, which will bring a number 42, the junior right-hander who also plays outfield for the Buffaloes, Bluff City native Andrew Dingus, making his 2nd appearance on the season. He's only thrown an inning, a third of an inning of work so far, but he will have quite the task in front of him and behind him because it is bases loaded full of Bulldogs with Rob Gordon coming to the plate, no outs on the board. Bulldogs up 9-2, a 7-run lead right here, bottom of the 7th inning. You've got Balania at 3rd after back-to-back hit by pitches. Ball 1 here to Gordon. Gordon has a single, a walk, and a sacrifice bunt on the night. Reynolds down at 2nd, Espinoza at 3rd. A single and 2 hit by pitches have loaded up the bases for the Bulldogs, Rob Gordon. Another one outside. And catcher Kalea Koala Vehi has been very busy behind the plate. A lot of balls bouncing in the turf in front of him and a couple of them sailing to the backstop. Trying to keep those in reach. It's allowed a couple of Bulldog runners to score. That one well outside. Count goes 3-0 here to Gordon. On deck, Jacob Tolson, the catcher, followed by Bosk, 7, 8, 9 hitters. Right now for the Bulldogs with no outs, 3-0 count. And it's a ball 4 walk, straight 4 pitches, all of them balls, and that'll plate another run for the Bulldogs. They hit the double digits. And Tolson comes to the plate once again for Tennessee Wesleyan. This Bulldog faithful loving this evening here under the lights. Up high for ball one to Tolson. Bulldogs up by 8 now. Magic runner is down at second base. That would be Espinoza. Called strike inside to Tolson. Reynolds at third, Espinoza at second. Gordon at first. And Dingus on the mound for the Buffaloes. Tolson fouls one off out of play to Dwayne Farmer drive. Falls behind 1-2 here. Tolson has had a single, a strikeout, and reached on a fielder's choice. His fielder's choice was that play from second to home that cost Milligan. One throwing error led to 2 runs. Inside pitch, that one dropped. Gonna even it up at 2-2. Thought that might have caught that black rubber of the home plate there, but home plate umpire says it's even. Standing in the on-deck circle now instead of Bosk, it's going to be Cody McGill. Up high, 3-2, so full count to the catcher, Tolson. He'll step back in. Fans, you can hear kind of the anticipation from the crowd noise. At least coming through the headset up here in the press box it is. Swing and a miss. So Tolson will be the first out. And Cody McGill, another guy for the Bulldogs that has paid his dues and been a part of this Bulldog team. Very faithful member of this Bulldog team. Came in as a true freshman and contributed a lot for the Bulldogs, and over his 4 years has done an outstanding job. He's a switch hitter, hits from both the right and left sides, but he is hitting from the left side here against the righty. From just down the road in Roswell, Georgia. Went to Pope High School. Hitting .257. He's gotten 21 RBIs on the season. 19 hits, 3 homers. His magic number is 2 right here. If he can get Reynolds and Espinoza in, it'll be a walk-off appearance for Cody McGill. Ball 1 to McGill. Again, Bulldogs up 10-2, bottom of the 7th. Standing on deck is Gil Fernandez. He was week 6 AAC Player of the Week. So he stands on deck. McGill takes ball 2. Both teams now adding a run in the 7th inning. Bulldogs 10 hits, 9 hits on 10 runs there. Milligan 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them solo shots. Called strike to McGill on the outside corner. Number 33 for 3, Coach Berry told the umpire. Ball outside, runs it to a 3-1 count. Bellanilla has already scored. Reynolds standing down at second. Espinoza at second. Reynolds at third. McGill fouls one off to the backstop. So 3-2 full count here. Dingus, long look in. Looks like Milligan going with the traditional signs here, not using a pitch comm. So he looks in and gets the signal, ready to go. McGill fouls one off. That's going to find Jackson Street. Anything about playing the night games, a foul ball into the road. A little bit shocking to see that if it bounces up and hits your car as you're driving by. It's like an animal running out in front of you. So McGill in there, 3-2 the count. He'll stay alive again. Cutting that one to the netting on the backstop. Two top 25 NAIA programs here. Milligan has played their way into it. They've had 6 straight winning seasons with Coach Barnett, and making their first ever appearance in the NAIA opening round last year. In 24, correction. It was 2024. Tennessee Wesleyan has been a staple there. McGill, foul tip into the mitt. And so Bulldogs have Alan Gil Fernandez coming to the plate. Just the 4th player in the conference in terms of batting average. Also 5th in the conference, right behind his teammate David Ballanillo with 51 RBIs. They're both in the top 5 of the conference. See what he can do here with 2 outs and the bases loaded in front of him. That one gets to the backstop, and that's going to plate run number 11 for the Bulldogs as Colton Reynolds will step across. And so Colton Reynolds makes it 11-2 on the wild pitch. Everybody else on the bases moves up 90 feet. And now the winning run stands at 3rd. 1-0 the count here to Gil Fernandez. Righty-righty matchup. Gordon down at 2nd. Inside, that one gets to the backstop, and that's going to be ball game. The Bulldogs walk it off with a wild pitch or pass ball, either way, but it is a win for Tennessee Wesleyan in 7 innings. 12-2, they take care of Milligan, who came in as a hot team in the conference. And the light show begins for the Bulldogs win as the scoreboard flashes. Dogs win here on the grand opening of Bobby Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium and the grand opening of Wendy Goodfriend Press Box. Our Bulldogs pick up win number 33 on the season. Now 18-8 here at home. Milligan drops to 35-9. They are 15-6 on the road. And the Bulldogs snap their 3-game losing streak. And they also take care of the Milligan 4-game winning streak that the Buffaloes had coming into tonight's matchup as they handle business here. As Coach Billy Berry has made the signal that he will join us up here in the press box post-game. So we're going to take a quick break here. I invite you to stay tuned for that as Coach Billy Berry, head coach of the Tennessee Wesleyan Bulldogs baseball team, will join us up here in just a moment after he meets with the team down there on the field in the 12-2 win in 7 innings. That's exactly what you needed here for the Bulldogs as they plate 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning to handle the win against Milligan, 12-2. We'll get some final stats for you and bring those up to you. We'll be right back here from Goodfriend Field at Athens Insurance Stadium.
Hardee's Barbecue Pulled Pork Frisco Burger is back and just $5.99 in the app. Got that appetite appeal? Absolutely. Okay, that's it. But still, Hardee's Pulled Pork Frisco Burger, just $5.99 in the app.
Competence, integrity, experience. Those are what Logan Thompson's all about.
We're basically a one-stop shop.
Each of us work in a special area of the law.
And it is true that experience counts.
We've been doing this for a long time. It's fun, and you're helping people.
We give back to the community.
A tradition of legal and community service.
We want to keep the ball moving and we want to treat you with respect.
At the end of the day, you're walking away with peace of mind.
Make them feel welcome, make them feel heard. And so our goal is to show them a path forward, giving them hope.
Really, the Bulldogs loaded up on the bases, and then a couple of wild pitches get to the backstop to allow Tennessee Wesleyan to walk it off, as it was Brian Espinoza scoring the game-winning run there to make it 12-2 off of another wild pitch by the Buffaloes pitching staff. Tennessee Wesleyan, with runners on tonight, were hitting 5 of 15 for 333, which is a great number for them. With 2 outs, they were 3 for 9, 333. Bulldogs saw through only 95 pitches. Justin Jackson goes the full 7 innings for the Bulldogs, gets another win in his book here for Tennessee Wesleyan, and continues to be impressive there, even after giving up the solo shot and another solo shot to left field later in the ball game. But picks up win number 9 for the Naples, Florida native, which was good for him in this outing and coming back, especially getting the revenge after the 11-inning game with Milligan last year, where he started that game, went 5 2/3 innings, went to 11 innings where Milligan won it 17-15 on this same complex. A little different look to the complex now, obviously, but Bulldogs, with runners on less than 2 outs, were 2 for 4. Leadoff runners were 3 for 7 tonight, 429 average for the Bulldogs on that category. And runners in scoring possession, batting .400, 4 of 10. Justin Jackson throws 95 pitches, 61 of them for strikes, facing 24 batters, and ended up with 9 strikeouts on the night for Justin Jackson. Let me double check that. Yep, 9 of them, catches 4 Buffaloes looking, 2 earned runs, only gave up those 2 hits as well, so a big outing for him. Alan Gil Fernandez paces the Bulldogs, 3 hits on 4 at-bats. Of course, the home run helping that category as well. He picked up a double as well, 4 RBIs total, and a run scored himself. David Balania goes 2 for 3 at the plate, 2 runs scored. Then 1 for 2 for Brian Espinoza with 3 runs scored, and also drew a walk. 1 for 1 and a run scored for Rob Gordon, along with 2 RBIs. Picks up 2 walks and a stolen base. And stolen base also for Reese Jordan, who also reached on a walk as well. 5 Bulldogs reaching on the base on balls category. Jacob Tolson 1 for 4 on the night, but 2 RBIs coming in clutch there for the Bulldogs as they take care of business here against Milligan in game 1 of the series. And unfortunately, we'll talk to him about it, but it doesn't count in the conference standings. Wish it did after that. But, Coach, obviously,
I don't care what it counts in.
It doesn't count. It's a win. That's all that matters.
That's what it counts in.
That's all that matters. It's a win. Coach, obviously, I didn't get to talk to you pregame because you were focused on this game with your ball club, but let's start there. Just a tremendous day honoring the Good Friend family. You all did a great presentation pregame for them, and just outstanding job for yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good. Talking to former Bulldog coach Wayne Norfleet. So Wayne Norfleet, longtime coach here, and Bulldogs right there. I'm glad you stopped right there, because that is the heritage and tradition that was here before.
I mean, that's a legend that just walked in the door and just walked out of the door, and that's what tonight is about. Tonight's about men like him, and men like Wayne Norfleet, men like Ashley Lawson, who built this place when it was nothing, and for them to be back tonight, for us to play as well as we played, and it's, look, you have to honor the past before you can honor the future, and that's something that we've always taken such pride in. For him to be here tonight, for Ashley to be here tonight, Willie Bosk is back at home, and I know he's watched the game, and just the men who Travis Watson, the guys who bled for this place, and started turning it into what we get to play in every single day. And so tonight is as much about, look, tonight is a huge deal, and it's as much about the past as it is the present, and because there is no present if there's not a past, and if there is no no Wayne Norfleet, if there is no Ashley Lawson, if there is none of those guys that did what they did, then we don't have the opportunity to have the present tonight. So, what we did was tonight was we honored the present, with the people who built the foundation, and that's what made it such a special night.
Obviously, you got pregame festivities where you honored the good friends, and Alan Carter's out there. His business has been attached to the stadium for a number of years. Now, I know you and him have got a good relationship over the years, and he's been to Lewiston. and talked to him in a radio live remote earlier for our local radio station WJSQ that cover, and everybody kind of talked about what you have done here, but also what the administration has done, but what this group of folks that have made this possible for you and your program to compete at the top of the NAIA every year in, year out, and what you've done it. As you said, it was nothing, when somebody like Wayne Norfleet is here, and I'll be honest, a little story is, you win the 2012 championship, and you and I start connecting a little bit, and you're like, hey, come up to the field, we got to take some pictures, we got to get a facility. Sure. So here we are, 14 years later. Dreams come true, you could say, and maybe not in the way we wanted, maybe not in the timing, of course, but to see it all kind of come to life here 14 years later after you and I kind of talked through some of that. There's holes in the chain link fence, there's gaps everywhere, there's just issues with erosion, but to look at what this facility has become in your tenure, and I mean, that's a tenure where you leave for a little bit, go try something new, and you come back home, and I'll call it home. Yeah. Just to see this and what it has become is outstanding.
I think when you look at it from that perspective, I think the one thing that you have to kind of think about is you take it back to Dr. Bolin when I first got here, and you look at the Bolin family, Mike and all those people that, gave so tirelessly, and were given everything that they could just to keep us afloat, just to keep us moving, just to keep us, doing the things that we were doing. And then Doc, passed away, and then you take it to you take it to the two wonderful women, and Shirley Woodcock and Sharon Brown, and now they step in after Dr. Bolin, passes away, and they start to, do what they do, through their businesses, through Valley Oil, through State Farm, and then, then Alan comes in, and Athens Insurance comes in, and now you have Alan and Sharon and Shirley and Sonny and their family, and now all of a sudden it starts to kind of take some shape. And then really what it needed to get over the hump was it needed that one donor who believed in what we were doing, believed in how we were doing it, was looking at something from a distance and then grew closer to the program. And you needed that one person that was going to put you, that was going to basically tie a bow on it, and that's what Bobby and Wendy did. And man, there's just so many great people that are involved in this thing. I spoke to them, got an opportunity to speak to them while I was out there. Can't ever thank them enough, because again, we don't have a night like tonight if they don't step up and do what they do. And you rewind a couple years ago, and we're in a meeting, and I'm not going to go into all the details of the meeting, but one of the things that was said is that he looked me dead in my eye, and he said that if I did something, then he would make this place look the way it was supposed to look. And when we did the kind of soft dedication back, I think, when was that, Blake? I can't remember. In December, yeah. When we did that soft dedication, I hugged him, and I told him there'd been a lot of people in my life that had told me a lot of things, and I was young and naive, and I listened, and none of them followed through. And he was one of the first people in my life that told me that if I do something, that he would do something in return. And he did it. And I said, it's a rare thing in this world for people to tell you that they're going to do something that looks like this. I could have never imagined in my mind, that it would look as amazing as it looks. You kind of think to yourself, well, we'll upgrade this, we'll upgrade that. We'll put the lights up, we'll do this. But I'm forever indebted to all of them. I mean, it's not, just, I'm forever indebted to Dr. Bolin. I'm forever indebted to the Bolin family. I'm forever indebted to Sharon and Shirley and the Woodcocks and the Browns. I'm forever indebted to Alan Carter. Alan Carter doesn't get enough credit for what he does because he doesn't want any credit, and that's just him. But the thing about it is, and I'm forever indebted to Wendy and Bobby and the Good Friend family. And man, I'm just, sometimes you get the opportunity. And look, man, this year has in certain parts of it have been tough. They have. But, for God to deliver tonight and just have this atmosphere and those people and to play the way that we played. And we just told the kids, I mean, let's look at it like this, man. We're 1-0. You know what I mean? What's done is done. That door for us to win the league is closed. But we're 1-0, and there's 2 doors that are still wide open, and we're going to focus on those 2 doors. And tonight we're 1-0, and we come back tomorrow with a chance to go 2-0.
Want to talk about that because obviously the emotion of the day and everything, sometimes that can get away from you. You give up the leadoff hit, but then Justin Jackson continues to be impressive. He gives up 2 hits. Granted, they're 2 solo shots, but 9 strikeouts, ties his season high. Had that against Bluefield in Game 1 of that series.
I was a little nervous when there were just 2 hits on the board.
Well,
I was having what do you call it, PSD or whatever?
Yeah, PTSD.
PTSD from last weekend.
Yeah, but obviously, at least from the games I've gotten to see here at home, very complete game. Y'all were aggressive on the base paths when you were given those opportunities.
Somebody just texted me and said, "Stop chewing your gum."
Oh my,
so,
Jackie texting you there. But obviously, you guys had opportunities given to you by Milligan, and you were able to take advantage of those opportunities tonight. And anytime you can walk off in the 7th inning, got to be a good night for you at the plate as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the culmination of the week. We kind of talked about it at the beginning of the week. And look, man, the one thing that we are is we're always honest with these guys. We don't sugarcoat anything. We always kind of talk about where we are. Last week the whole theme of the week was, how to finish, how to play from out front, how to know that nothing's in front of you, and how do you stay motivated and how do you keep moving. And man, last week was a heartbreaker. And I mean, here's the thing. I mean, and out here and out there, we're sitting here having a completely different conversation about where we are, but that's not the conversation we're having. And, the theme of the week was that, we closed the door ourselves. You know what I mean? Yep. Like, we didn't do the job that we were supposed to do, and we closed the door. But that now where we are is where we are, and let's focus on where we are. We're playing for seeding, obviously. So when you're playing for seeding, every game you win, you better your opportunity. Every game you lose, you put yourself at a more of a disadvantage. So that's what this is about. And we got an opportunity to finish second, and if we finish second or we finish third, it really doesn't make any difference. It's the same side, and we'll kind of work from there. But just really proud of our kids. The bounce back. I thought the week, we took off Sunday and Monday, and Tuesday they came out, and we were a little bit kind of just wondering, and the energy was really good. Practice was really good. And, man, I wasn't here all week. I had made the decision that I was going to follow Brooks around this week. And so, I was able to see him play Monday, and I was able to see him play Tuesday, and I was able to see him play last night. And that was just the decision that I made, and I told them that earlier in the week. So I think maybe some of the separation might have been good, and that sort of thing. But again, just a tremendous effort, tremendous focus. And again, man, we've just been honest with them, and they responded tonight. So proud of them.
As you said, there's still 2 more doors that you want to get through, and that's kind of the end goal. It's not, I can harken back to your speech after the championship in 12. Win the conference is the goal for a lot of people, but you've done that. But there's bigger goals, and those are still at play here. And obviously, take it one game at a time. Ready to close out the season with some wins, and then head to Kingsport, familiar place.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean. And, that's just where the focus is now. And again, you have to just understand that you have to sometimes just refocus. And, we can sit here and talk about all the things that we aren't going to be able to do, but we can also still, like I said, there's still everything's in front of us. I can give you a laundry list of things where we didn't win the league, and I can give you a laundry list of things that we accomplished after we didn't win the league. So, I would say that all those doors are still open, and that's what we're focused on at this point in time.
Well, a good start to the weekend here, 12-2. You knock off Milligan in convincing fashion in 7 innings on the grand opening night of Bobby Goodfriend Field and Wendy Goodfriend press box here that we're setting in. So.
Yeah, I mean, man, the list goes on, and I know that they thanked everybody today, and but there's just so many people, that need to be thanked, and obviously it starts at the top, with the vision of our president and Dr. Tyler Forrest and his family and the commitment that they've made to the university. We're in a much better spot that Tyler Forrest is our president, and that is one of the things that you could kind of tell on day one when he walked in the door, the vision that he had. So it starts at the top, and then it moves to my boss, who is, I hate every day that he has to deal with me, and I'm seeing him standing over my shoulder right now. But
he's got a big grin.
I'll tell you what he does. He's a great buffer for me. And
not that you need one.
Not that I need one all the time, but again, man, he is somebody. I'm not saying this because he's standing over my shoulder, but he's somebody that believes in me. He's somebody that understands how to deal with me. He understands, the days that I need help. He understands the days I need to be left alone, and man, I'm forever grateful to have somebody that is my friend and is also my boss, and just how he has gone about doing what he's doing. And then you talk about Danny Duckett, man. Danny Duckett works his rear end off, and Danny doesn't get enough credit around here for what he does. But every time during this process that something went wrong, Danny was the first one there to fix it and to do that. And then you talk about Blake McCaslin and his crew and Casey and those guys and the signage that's around here, man. And what I always say is Dr. Forrest and I talked about this a lot, man. It was the little things, you know what I mean? Like just not being able to put the signs back out and which are so important to us, but to have them where they are and for his office to be able to kind of just have this plan and to have this vision of how to tie all this history together and to do what they do and Chris and the tireless work, Chris and Ray and Peyton, man, and the tireless work that goes on up here, and nobody sees that stuff, man. There's a million things going on up here, and we get the luxury of coaching the game, but all this TV stuff that you get, all this stuff that's on the scoreboard, all this stuff that goes on, man. This stuff starts, if the game starts at 7, man, this stuff starts at 4 o'clock, and these guys work all night long and to do what they do. I'm trying to think, man. I don't want to forget anybody. Gail Rogers and what she does for the president and just kind of tied it. Gail Harris, man. I mean, look, Gail, if you don't, I'm going to tell you right now, you talk about all these men up here, they step and fetch when Gail Harris gets on board. I can tell you that much right now. So they're laughing right now. But for her to, basically just man this project with Danny and make sure that on a daily basis, man, these things were going on and these things, these what do you call them? These benchmarks were getting hit over and over and over again, and when they weren't, she was making sure it was I was getting daily updates on where things were and those sort of things. And so, man, and then there's you. I mean, again, it's one of those things where
small thing,
but man, it's a small thing, but it makes such a big difference. And so, man, at the end of the day, I know a lot of times I'm not. Look, man, I get that I'm not the easiest person to deal with, but man, the support system that I have around me and the people that care so much about our brand and what we do is we cannot do what we do on a daily basis without every one of those people that I just mentioned. And man, I hope eventually I'll get to thank each person, in my own way as time goes on. But this is a culmination of great families. This is a culmination of a great president. This is a culmination of great staff, a great program, great players, great coaches. And man, I'm just the thing for me is I'm just the guy that's fortunate enough to be able to steer, the wheel on a daily basis and just try to keep it, going, make sure it doesn't go too far one direction or the other. So, our trainers, man, Austin and Kelly and those guys and what they do, and it's just, man, it's just a team effort, and just I got a grateful heart tonight, you know what I mean? And that's the one thing. So I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I'm sorry. I'll get you. Call me and tell me I missed you, and I'll get you the next time.
He'll make sure he sends a note up here.
Did I miss anybody? I said you already, Ray.
Ray wasn't up here, but no, I think you've covered the gamut.
So I think
if somebody did miss out, they can let us know.
And the last thing, man, I do want to thank my wife. Man, we've been here for a long time, and this has been our home. And even when we went away, I think this was still our home. And man, I want to thank my kids who sacrificed so much. You know, Brinley, Brooks, Brady. You know, all those people. Man, that's the thing. You don't see them. I got a chance right before the game. I got a chance to go down and just tell my wife that I loved her and that I appreciate everything she's done. But man, Again, man, I'm so supported by so many people. Bo Dunkel and Michelle Dunkel for what they do for our kids, you know, from a standpoint of, you know, just how they pour into our kids, man, that has nothing to do with baseball. But just
Stacy Swafford.
Stacy Swafford for sure. So, and what she does for us, and again, man, I got a chance to speak to her before the game, and what a crowd, what a
record-breaking crowd.
Well, it had to be because I mean, it's most of the time it's dressed up like a seated here at 2:00 if we play. So, but man, I'm just like I said, I got such a grateful heart. But the fact that the mentors and the men who trusted me to take this program over and Coach Norfleet and Ashley and man, again, shout out to Willie. I know he's at home, and I wish he could have been here tonight, but he was here earlier in the week. But man, those guys, they deserve as much of this as I do because, man, nobody sees how you bleed, you know, to get to where you are, and those guys bled for us to get to where we are. So, but again, man, Wendy and Bobby Goodfriend will forever be indebted to them. Alan Carter will forever be indebted to them. Sharon, Shirley, and the Bolin family. So I'm going to close with that.
Well, I can't think of a better way to close it, and phenomenal. Here, I didn't have to do anything but sit and listen, and I loved every second of it.
Good,
and buddy, you know, let's get 2 wins tomorrow.
We're 1-0. That's where we are.
All right, buddy. Go celebrate.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Head Coach Billy Berry, as he talks about the culmination of this project and these dreams that come true with this upgrade. They walk it off in 7 innings here against Milligan, 12-2. Again, doubleheader tomorrow, 1:00 start time here from this newly officially opened stadium and field here and from the press box. Just outstanding, as you heard it from the man himself, Coach Billy Berry, and how blessed we are to have him. So that'll wrap us up here. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you have been listening from, and invite you out tomorrow, 1:00. Come out and watch some afternoon doubleheader as Milligan and Tennessee Wesleyan square off in games 2 and 3 in the series. For everyone here at Tennessee Wesleyan, inside the Wendy Goodfriend press box at Bobby Goodfriend Field in Athens Insurance Stadium, this is Jared Wright. Have a great night.